guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is Thoughts Thursday and we are doing a review of the Bondi Sands, the Australian tanning, Louis just snored. Bondi Sands, the Australian tan self-tanning foam in the color dark. I believe they have this in like light, medium, and then dark. I went for dark because the fact that I like a nice dark tan. That's what I get all of my self-tanners in, because then it means I don't have to do it like for 2 or 3 weeks before it starts to really show up. And then I also got the Bondi Sands, the Australian tan tanning mitt. So let's jump on into the review. I have been following this company on Instagram for a while now, and I was so excited to go ahead and order it. I have to say, read the directions. If you've never done a self-tan before, just follow these directions on the back and you'll get a really, really nice self-tan. It says, for an even streak-free tan, ensure your skin is clean, exfoliated, and free of any moisturizers. That's where I disagree with them. I add moisturizer just a tiny bit, not a lot. I add it to my wrists, my elbows, my knees, my ankles, and then in between my fingers and in between my toes. So that, and make sure that you massage it in really, really well. But the reason I do that is because if you don't, you'll get like really heavy tan marks in those areas, and then it's going to be so obvious that you used fake tan. Then you pump the foam applicator firmly and apply liberally to a tanning mitt before using a long sweeping motion to legs, arms, and bodies. Use remaining residue on tanning mitt for face, elbows, and knees. So I have used this tanning foam for 2 weeks, and then I allowed 1 week off, and this is what I've got going on. Now I obviously have my natural tan lines here, and that's just because I live in Hawaii. We go to the pool every day. But anyways, I have to say I'm slightly conflicted on this. First of all, I feel like it is a good self-tanner. It gives you an amazing golden tan. It doesn't look orange at all or anything like that. But, and here's the thing that irritates me, it is so hard to blend this in. I have never dealt with a foam tanner that was this difficult to blend in. It's almost too thick, if you know what I mean. The Saint-Tropez tanner that I had the foam and the liquid. And while I will be 100% honest, and I totally 100% prefer liquid tan, like the Sienna X or the Saint-Tropez, because I feel like it gives you more control over where you're applying it, how you're applying it. The foam tanner is really good for beginners, but I still feel like with this tanner, you would like pump it onto the mitt, which by the way, this mitt to me is garbage, even though it did cost $10, but because if you are doing a full-on body tan, it bleeds through the mitt, so your hand gets covered in it after like the 3rd or 4th pump. So to me, this was not worth the money at all. But when you apply your self-tanner to the mitt and you go to put it on, you get like one thing and then it's over, it's on your skin, that's it. And so you end up using quite a bit of it. I would say per tan I used 1/4 of the bottle, so now the bottle's halfway gone since I've used it twice, and that is for a full body tan. But it just felt like it wasn't blending right, and I did end up with spots on my stomach where I was trying to like sweep it down, where it was just kind of sitting there and I was like pushing and pushing, so, or wiping, I don't know what it was, but anyways, I feel like it just doesn't blend as well. When I did my face, I did not use the self-tanning mitt because frankly, like I said, I thought it was garbage and I needed to blend it into like my hairline and stuff, or else you end up with that really orange streak, which you may have seen some people who have like the orange line going along here. So instead I pumped it onto a Real Techniques brush and just blended it in. It was a Real Techniques foundation brush, and I just went ahead and blended it into my face, and I thought that that actually ended up working out better than this. So when I got to do my knees, my wrists, my feet, stuff like that, I went ahead and used another Real Techniques brush. The reason I chose those brushes to use was because of the fact that they're on the cheaper side, and I have quite a few of them because I bought so much of them when they first came out. So I would recommend using that. Now, as for how long it lasts, for me, I wake up every morning and go to the gym. So I'm sweating like crazy. Then I come home and take a shower. And then I go about my day, and I do live in Hawaii where it's humid, and so you're kind of like sweating on and off throughout the day, especially now that it's turning into summer. And then at the end of the day, just before I go to bed, I take just a quick shower just so I'm nice and clean before I jump into bed. And so for me, the fake tanner started to fade away. It started to fade, but it still looked really nice. It wasn't like a blotchy fade, but it started to fade right around day 5. But I topped it off again on day 7, and so it looked even better than it did the first time I did it. Then after day 14, I decided I was going to let it fade completely to see kind of what the fade would be like, because some self-tanners get super, super blotchy. It got blotchy on my forearms and my calves and my knees. But everywhere else it looked totally fine. It wasn't so blotchy though that it was like, oh my god, that girl's got a fake tan. It was just kind of like, oh, does she have a bruise? So, because it wasn't overly done, it was just a little tiny bit blotchy. And like I said, that could very well be because I shower twice a day along with sweating like crazy at the gym and just in general throughout the day. So all in all, I think it is a good self-tanner in the sense that it does not turn you orange. It gives you an amazing like golden brown tan. On the other hand though, I didn't like the blendability, and also I didn't like the fake tanning mitt. I feel like you can get better mitts, so I would skip this, and if you're interested in this, just buy this. Now, I do want to try their self-tanning lotion because that's a gradual tan, and it's something, you know, you just apply the lotion. You don't have to itch your nose. You just apply the lotion. You don't have to actually do like the fake tanner and not touch anything and keep your arms out and anything like that. So I am interested in trying that. But all in all, I mean, I feel like this is a good self-tanner. If you're looking for a really good liquid self-tanner, I would try the Saint-Tropez, or my absolute favorite, the Sienna X. I just feel like that's an amazing self-tanner, and it blends just really beautifully. This one, like I said, if you're going to apply it to your face, make sure you do it with a brush, especially right along your hairline, and do areas like your nose and your upper lip area after you've done like your cheeks and everything, because you don't want this area to end up being super, super dark and make it look like you got some like big old mustache or something going on. So that is my review for the Bondi Sands, the Australian tan. I know it was kind of mixed. It was like some things are good, some things not so good. But in the end, I think that, but you know, sometimes that's how it goes with products. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you want to be entered into my monthly giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, leaving me a comment down below telling me what your favorite fake tanner is. Also, if you guys would like to see pictures of my legs before, during, and after the fake tan, they are on my blog, which is linked down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!